Hello and welcome along to John Doe Chalovek. This is a long overdue unboxing. Haven't done an unboxing for a while. Stick around for plenty more coming up. Now, what I've got here is, as you can see, I've just picked this up from HMV. This is the new album from Mogwai, The Bad Fire. This is the first release they've had out since 2021's. Actually, it was released 19th of February 2021. As the Love Continues. So, yeah, let's get into this. Picked up the box set. This was the last one they had in HMV. Oops. And I can't wait to see inside here. Now, the other day there was a listening party. I got an email from Bandcamp that said listening party for this album. So I listened with along with a lot of other people who were buying this album. I knew I was going to get the box set of this one. This is the £50 one. There is another box set which I think is about I'm going to say around about £80. You do get some signatures with it, which would have been nice, but I think £50 for this is more than adequate for my needs at this moment. Also, I will say that this has got practically everything in it apart from the signatures, I believe. But this, on the listening party, when I had listened to it, I thought sometimes it takes a while to get into a new Mogwai album, and you think, is it good? Is it great? And it takes you a few listens. On the first listen, this was the first time I'd ever heard it all the way through. When I listened on the listening party, I thought this is a really good album. So I've got every hope that this is going to rise to the top-ish of my ranking of Mogwai albums. But first of all, let's have a quick look around the box here. Great design. Completely nothing like any of the other designs, which is usually the case with Mogwai. In here you get a CD, a double green vinyl LP, and it's got an etched side because there's only 3 sides to the double album. 8-track album, demos, 12-inch recording session photos. So I'm going to have to get into this. I can't keep the shrink wrap on because I like to keep the shrink wrap on, as you know, but I can't keep the shrink wrap on this one because I've got to get into the box set. I will be getting some kind of protector for this in the future. Yeah, last one in the shop. Actually, when I went in, I said, have you got the box set? And I was met with, yeah, there's one in stock. Don't know where it is, though. And I was like, oh, my God. But actually, I'd walked past it when I went into the vinyl section. Can you believe it? Otherwise, looking for it. I looked everywhere where it wasn't. And the place where it was the place I should have looked first. Isn't that always the way? So, lovely, lovely touch to this one. There's the interior there. And here is the insides, the guts of the release. Here is the CD. See the stars and know they are dead by now. Nihilistic. The best thing for me when you're discovering a new Mogwai album is a track listing. And they've got some great titles on here. Now, I did see recently on YouTube, they were talking about the song titles on here, and they were saying most of them they get from either misheard conversations, or also their children say something really strange and it becomes a song title. Dedicated to Huck Aitchison, Alana Cabin, Mick Griffiths and Kino Lorancho. Should put my glasses on for this one. There's the stuff on the back there, which I won't read because I haven't got my glasses on. CD has that artwork on it. Nice touch to get that one in. I will use the CD. I always buy the CDs of Mogwai. I was buying them before I bought the vinyl copies. So I will keep that one, obviously, but it'll stay in the box set. There is a download code here which I will be activating. I put the MP3 files on my flash drive which I use in the car. These days you don't have to get CDs in your car either, do you? So here's the booklet. I was really glad to get into that Bandcamp listening party. Usually when I hear a Mogwai album for the first time, It takes us quite a few times to get into it and sort of see where it is in the world of Mogwai. But I tell you what, when I was listening to that, I thought there's some bangers on here instantly. Lovely photographs here. This album for me has been much anticipated for a long time. I mean, I know it's been 4 years since the last one, and I haven't really done much in between. Sometimes you get some EPs out and stuff like that, but you haven't really heard anything from them apart from the last album. So I'm so glad to get into it. Great shots from inside the studio there. Now that, I think he's called Luke Sutherland. I could be wrong with that. Now he's playing cello on there, or violin, and he might be on with them with the tour that's coming out. So me and my wife are going to go and see Mogwai in Edinburgh. Brilliant. Seen them twice before, and they are really loud. The Bad Fire recording sessions. So that's the booklet there. Next up is, I think it's a 12-inch this of the demos from this album. I think all the songs on here are in demo form. Now, I'm just looking here. What I'll say is, usually with new albums, which it should not be a thing, there's no inners in them. Now I get these from Spin Care. These are 12-inch inner record sleeves, and you just put them in. You can put them in there, and they do protect your albums. And this vinyl, as most vinyls are, hasn't got any protection in it. So I'll take it out and protect that instantly. That's a great way of protecting the vinyl there from when you're taking in and out this cardboard sleeve. I do think everything these days, especially for the price you pay, should have these included in them, but unfortunately they don't. It's a great thing to get those to protect your investment. So that's the demos there. And last up is the album itself. See the stars and know they are dead by now. So here's a track listing here. Side A, track 1, God Gets You Back. That's their first single from this album. It does have vocals on, even though they're vocoders, and you can make them out, but not completely. Track 2, High Chaos, great song. Track 3, What Kind of Mix Is This? Couldn't remember that one, but I think it sounds a bit like an old school Mogwai. There's quite a few songs on here. Actually, that one, from my own memory, though I heard it once, it comes across like a really old classic Like Herod type tune. Track 4 is Fanzine Made of Flesh. That is the third single from this album. That's got vocals on as well. A very indie one, that one for me. Side B, track 5 is Pale Vegan Hip Pain. A lot of people are going on about that one, saying it's maybe the best one on the album. Track 6, If You Find This World Bad, You Should See Some of the Others. Now, when I heard that one, I thought that would be an amazing track live. A lot of people are saying that on the watch along, or the listen along, should I say. Track 7, 18 Volcanoes, that does have vocals on. It's quite a ballady song. It's not much going on apart from vocals and, the bit of music. It's quite different, that one. Side C is track 8, Hammer Room. Now, when I heard that one, I immediately thought, this is absolutely classic. I love that song there. Track 9 is the first single I had out. The second single, from the album, Lion Rumpus. And the last one, track 10, is Fact Boy. Brilliant. There's the spine there. Hopefully that's going to be in focus. So let's see what I've got in here. Look at this vinyl. No doubt, like all the other Mogwai albums, this will sound amazing on vinyl. They're a vinyl band, if I'm honest. you get a lot of pleasure of listening to their stuff on vinyl, and also you tend to hear different things on the vinyl. I know I do. Some albums sound much better on vinyl. One of these will be etched. Oh yeah, look at that. I was thinking. It has an etching of the cover on there. That's nice, that. Not that I would do it, but it'd be nice to frame. That's a vinyl. I can't wait to hear this. I will download the code instantly and then I'll put it on my flash drive to listen to in the car. So let's put this back together. There's your booklet. There's your 12-inch of demos. There's your double album. There's your CD. There's the download code, which I'll keep to one side, because I'm going to go online and get that now. And here is the cover. The lid, should I say. And there you go. That's an unboxing of Mogwai's 2025 album, and I think it's their 11th album or their 12th album, The Bad Fire. So thanks for watching. See you later.